Hi there, welcome to Bouncy e-learning videos and our very first video on Let's Learn Cybersecurity. So today, I'll be taking you through the CIA Triad. So what is the CIA Triad? So the CIA Triad is made up of three components that make up cybersecurity. We have confidentiality, integrity, and availability. Confidentiality. Here, data is only accessible to authorized users. That means users can only access particular data, can read particular data, can type or write a particular data when they are permitted to do so. Integrity. Data is accurate and free from unauthorized modification or tampering. So here, data is wholesome and trustworthy. That means nothing has been added, nothing has been taken without permission. Availability. Data is only made available to intended users when needed. This also means that data is reliable to people who would need data as at that particular time without any duress or any stress. Now let's come to issues with each of these components in the CIA Triad. First, confidentiality, issues with confidentiality. 1. Social engineering. So social engineering is actually a technique that perpetrators or attackers use to trick users into revealing specific information or even doing specific actions. Are you in an organization or office where documents that have confidential data are just disposed without shredding? That is where dumpster diving comes in. So here, the attacker or the malicious person would search treasures, look for treasures in someone else's trash can or dustbin. You'll be wondering the type of data the person will be getting? Well, let's see. You can get written or typed passwords, access codes, organizational charts, calendars, network diagrams, credit card receipts, expense reports, phone numbers, printed emails, and many others. Now, eavesdropping. So with eavesdropping, the malicious person will secretly be listening to your communication or your conversation with other people. Could be on phone, on Zoom, anywhere. Then man in the middle attack. So here, the perpetrator will come in between your communication or your conversation, either user to user, user to web application, or user to server. Perpetrator will be in the middle. Okay, that's how we call it, or that's the reason why it is called man in the middle attack. So the perpetrator is not authorized to have access to that particular communication that is happening online. However, he being in the middle will listen to everything or will hear or see everything that happens, thereby breaching confidentiality. At the same time, it breaches integrity because he may change the data that's in transit. Okay, great. Issues with availability. We have DOS, ransom attack, power outage, hardware failure. So let's come to DOS. DOS is when attacker will use one of his machine, so it's just one of his machine, and send flats, requests that are not genuine, so fake requests to a particular web server or a machine or any other service. This will disrupt the web server or the machine, thereby not making it available for people to use. An example is this. Okay. So DOS has another one which is called distributed denial of service. Here, it involves more than one computer or machine the attacker will be using. Okay. So DOS has just one, so one device flooding a particular server. So this is just an example or illustration. Then this and the four are automated to send requests to this web server. That is what is called distributed denial of service. Ransomware attack. Ransomware attack happens as a result of downloads or clicking links or suspicious links that are not supposed to be clicked. This is how it happens. The malicious person will encrypt your files, your data, everything on your computer. And you may not able to see whatever you have on your computer. However, the malicious person would ask for ransom money in exchange for the decryption key. That is how come the name ransomware came about. Issues with integrity. So issues with integrity, we have the man in the middle attack. I've already explained that. Unauthorized modification and impersonation. So unauthorized modification is someone else forging. So an example is forgery. You are changing the data, you are changing or adding figures. So it's either you are changing by adding, you are either adding or you are subtracting. You're taking things out, you're adding something in. That is modification. Unauthorized modification. So without permission. Then the next is impersonation. You're impersonating to be a particular person. These things actually, impersonation is how come big fake technology has come into being. So here, AI has generated this deepfake technology that, you know, you get to speak like someone, you get to look like someone, but you're actually not the person. Yes. So I have explained the components of the CIA Triad and some issues regarding CIA Triad. Our subsequent video will have how to protect yourself against these attacks. I've already explained. See you next time. Thank you.